What is poppin' peeps? It's your boy Ian from Cancerman's Tarot coming at you guys with a quick video today. So one thing that I want to do here is I do want to explain some things. I feel as if a lot of people, I've been getting so many more new people, so they don't really understand too much about the channel. And I want to touch base on a few topics here. So one thing that I did want to touch base on is general readings, and a lot of people don't understand them. So Lulu from House of Ashun, God bless her soul, love her. She came out with a video fairly recent, maybe about a month ago, explaining general readings, and it was to the point I did nothing but agree with her. Absolutely fantastic person, fantastic reader, definitely check her out. But one thing that I want to point out about general readings is kind of reiterate the same point. General readings are titled general for a reason, so it will resonate with a few, right? And when it comes to that, let's just say we're doing a reading for Aries or doing a reading for Cancer. So it's going to be for that zodiac sign, but it's going to be for the majority of that zodiac sign. So if you're a Cancer and then you see the video and it doesn't resonate with you, then it's not for you, but it's for other Cancers. Get what I'm saying? So like, at the end of the day, our charts are so complex. Some influences are stronger than others. You can always check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. And at the end of the day, if nothing resonates, you don't have any messages. And a lot of people will watch certain readings and be like, oh, well, I'm not experiencing this right now. Why is that? And I'm like, oh, well, it's just not your reading, right? And then other people will, see an outcome and they're like, oh my God, I can't wait. I'm so excited. That's another thing I got to touch bases on. Outcomes, we should never attach ourselves to them. So a lot of people will say, let's just say in the title, you're wanting to reconcile with somebody. People will look at the title and will be like, oh, okay, Cancer, reconciliation with an ex. And they'll be like, oh my God, yes. But you got to detach from the outcomes because we have to come to a realization. So we're all souls having a human experience. The outcomes will always change because we're creating constantly what our reality is. So if we constantly create a reality and we create different paths, then paths can always change. What tarot basically is it's a tool. You should be using it for guidance, not necessarily fortune telling. So I always tell people that I have, like clients I have for personal readings or people in general when I do readings, don't use it for fortune telling, use it more so as a guide, right, to pick the right choice. So for example, using that reconciliation thing, at the end of the day, is that a possible likely outcome for most of the Cancers? Yes, but it might not be the outcome for you, because since you create your reality, let's just say for example with your free will, because free will fucks everything up, that's why we create our realities. Let's just say with your free will, you decide to say no, you don't want to reconcile with your ex. Well look, the outcome instantly changed because your free will said, you know what, I don't want to reconcile with nobody. That was your free will. So that's why you should never attach to the outcome, because things constantly change, and it's a consistent change because we're creating a reality every single day. Another thing that I wanted to touch base on though, still talking about general readings though, they're very general. They're going to resonate with a few. They're not going to resonate for everybody. So when people are in the comments, they're like, oh my God, didn't resonate. Like, you're such a bad reader. Like, listen, that doesn't bother me, okay? If I was such a terrible reader, I wouldn't be here today. And at the end of the day, there's so many other readers that are, up there and even not up there, and people resonate with them. The thing is that you need to go to who you resonate with. A lot of people tell me, hey, I haven't resonated with your reading, but I love your energy, so I'm still at your channel. That's awesome. I fuck with that. But it's like, at the end of the day, I don't really care if you view me or if you view someone else or if you view me and someone else. You can do that at the end of the day. Do what you want, but go with who you resonate with. That's what the most important thing is about readings. You go to the reader you resonate with the most. And a lot of people will get to a point where they're like, well, why don't I resonate with any readings anymore? It's just you don't have those messages. There's other people that are more people in the general public that have a bigger message than what you have, right? So this is one thing that I want to point out, because a lot of people just don't seem to understand that. Oh, excuse me, I have heartburn. One other thing I wanted to touch base on was the elemental reading. So the way my channel works, I do a whole monthly reading. So for the month of October, all 12 zodiac signs, that's out already. So like, from Aries to Pisces, all your zodiac signs are out for the whole month of October. And within the first 2 weeks of the month, just to make it easier, I do elemental readings. So I'll do the 1 to the 7th fire signs, right? And then fire signs 7 to the 14th, and then fire, earth, water, air, right? I'll do all of those signs. But the reason why I do those in elements is because it's just extra messages, right? You already have your whole monthly reading. So your whole monthly reading is basically your reading for the month, but considering that free will changes things and there's always different outcomes and, more stuff that's always added, it's just extra information. So that's the only reason why I do elemental readings. I do them for extra information with the first 2 weeks. And then we do a mid-month, and the mid-months are individual readings. So from Aries to Pisces individually, the mid-months I do. So I try to make sure that I have a huge fluctuation of videos, a load of videos for the month that everybody can watch and everybody can enjoy. And then a lot of people I've noticed lately would comment, for example, fire signs. What if you're dealing with another fire sign? Well, and every video I have, you know, let's just say, for example, I have the mutual energy on the bottom of the deck, then fire signs, this is you, and then this is the person you're dealing with, right? And then when I do the sides here, I'll be like, this is fire sign, this is the person you're dealing with. If you're both fire signs, then pick if you're the fire sign or the person you're dealing with. It doesn't matter about the sign, it matters about the story. So a lot of people get really caught up in the signs, I feel. When the signs aren't even that important, it's about what the sign, it's about what the story is and what's resonating, right? So if this side is you and this side is your partner, then good. But if neither are resonating, then a lot of people tend to get confused. They're like, well, we're both fire signs and it doesn't resonate. That's because none of the messages are for you, they're for other people, right? So a lot of people get confused about that too. I just wanted to make that a point as well. But overall, I don't really see anything else to touch base on. I just want to point out that, like, you know, general readings are general readings. And tarot is never going to be 110% accurate. It's never going to be. If you ever go to a reader and they say, my cards don't lie, and I'm 100% accurate, no, you're not. You're not. You're not 100% accurate because we create our realities. That's just how it is. That's the reality of it. And I don't need to sit here and say I'm the most amazing tarot reader in the world. I'm so accurate. Like, I'm very thankful I have a lot of people that resonate with me, but the people that don't resonate with me, that's absolutely okay. Go to who resonates with you, right? If you resonate with Sal, if you resonate with Jackson, resonate with Spiritual G, House of Oshun, go to them. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, I feel like there's so much, like, there's just an abundance of comments and misunderstandings that I wanted to point out so far. So regardless, you know, general readings are general, never attached to the outcome. Just live your life, right? That's one thing I love that Lulu always says. Lulu always says, just live your life. Literally, just live your life. You know, you get the reading, you see what is a potential thing to happen for you during the month, and then you go through your month, and then, you know, you pick your options here. Let's just say, bringing back to that reconciliation thing, if you knew a reconciliation was coming and your ex texted you, then, you know, you already knew that was coming, and once again, detach from the outcome, but if it tends to happen, then you already have that conscious choice. Well, do I stay or do I go, right? So it's just getting information to help you choose the right path at the right time. And that's the way that I use tarot. I use it as a guide, not so much fortune telling. I don't know if other people do that personally. Just at least on my channel, I use it as a guide and not fortune telling. But hopefully, you know, this was a very clear video. I'm not trying to come across as an asshole or, you know, rude or whatever. And believe me, I'm not bothered by any of these comments. It's just I feel bad because I can't answer everybody's comment because there's so, like, many of them. So I wanted to make a video instead to make everybody understand about general readings, about, you know, the elemental readings and the way that my channel works out. And yeah, you know, the dailies will get popping back tomorrow. I've been taking a 2-day break. My energy has just been down the drain. Excuse me. I needed to recharge for sure, but hopefully you guys still stick around, still support, and thank you guys so much for watching. And hopefully you guys get a better understanding about how my channel works, how general reading works, and all those things of that nature, right? All right, guys, take care, have a good one, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.